Hey guys, and welcome to the Busty Boys podcast. Alright guys, welcome to episode 5 of the Busty Boys podcast. I'm Andrew.
And I'm Ricardo.
And we're all getting sick, or at least I feel sick. So that must be
That sucks. Oh.
I have one idea of what it could be. The common cold, probably.
AIDS.
AIDS, yeah.
You have AIDS.
Yeah.
So
no,
I don't
probably,
have the COVID Rona.
It's probably the COVID Rona for me, yeah.
Even though you've already had it, you loser.
No, I think I'm getting it now.
Oh gosh. Well,
in a similar
I'm
vein
COVID free.
That's good. You stay COVID free.
Yeah.
In a similar vein, my mom had to go to the ER recently for a blood clot that was induced by COVID-19 in the lungs. It's all fine now. It's all fine now.
That sounded very ominous.
We took care of the problem. No, it's all good. Except
that's good.
American healthcare is kind of overpriced, so it's another big hit.
Just like
Prostitutes. Okay.
So since you're totally in sync today,
yeah, our chakras are aligned. The moon, the sun, all the planets.
Apollo said we can cheat on our boyfriend.
Yeah, Apollo. It all comes full circle.
Exactly. So, yeah, I breathe now.
Let's get cracking into these topics, boys.
Let's crack this whip.
Okay. Yep. Oh yeah, first one on the list it happened when I was playing Roblox. So I got bored as fuck, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna play some Roblox. What can go wrong? And then some guy uses my avatar's name, finds my YouTube channel, finds your YouTube channel, and then watches one of your videos. And then he talks to me about it, and it's so creepy.
Oh, which video did he watch? Do you know?
I have no idea, but it was a recent one where I talked about selling my DS. So
I think
maybe
that was a Roblox stream.
Was it? He watched the Roblox stream VOD? Probably.
Maybe.
But it was so creepy.
That sounds really creepy.
I told him to watch the BBP and Zesty Haze.
Did I just say Zesty Hess?
Zesty Hess?
Zesty Hess? Zesty Hess? Which sounds a lot like Zesty Fest coming whenever. Oh god.
What's next on the list? Yeah, and honestly, these next two topics, they don't really pertain anymore, but demon sperm and alien DNA.
Demon sperm.
Yeah, so that's a thing that exists now. If it didn't exist before, it sure as hell exists now. You can thank that one woman. I forgot her name already. Woman. Yeah. She's not trending on Twitter anymore, so I don't remember her name. Yeah, that's kind of how it works.
On keeping on the topic of sperm, I found out that this big ingredient that I see labeled all over energy drinks is
don't tell me.
taurine. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it was originally harvested from bull sperm.
No.
But I searched it up, and it's now made synthetically, so I'm no longer. Actually, I don't think I ever was drinking bull sperm.
Why would they do that though? Like, but like, what are the pros of just putting straight up bull sperm in your energy drinks? Like, does it give you a boost?
I don't know what taurine is or whatever. Taurine. I don't know. Ask any energy drink company because they all use that ingredient. But yeah, that's how it was originally harvested. And some guy on TikTok made this video. You're drinking bull sperm, which is not in fact true.
Right now. Well,
it
using my new powers, I can navigate around and use the YouTube.
Oh yes. Use the YouTubes.
Sperm in energy drinks. There we go. Bull sperm. That's all I need to read.
if it's in bull sperm, is it in men's sperm? Can I harvest whatever
In the
from?
future, there's gonna be an energy drink that's just made from man sperm. I'm telling you
You
right
remember
now.
that in the office, the penis energy drinks
No, I don't.
that you, well,
Jog my
there was, I
memory some
remember
more.
there was that, I don't remember which, this Asian doctor
Mm-hmm.
that it was with Daryl, and he made these energy drinks,
Mm-hmm.
and they were penis flavored, but also had different flavors. I remember, and I remember very vividly in one episode, Robert California drank a coconut penis energy
Oh, I
drink
think I remember
and
that.
said,
Yeah.
"Wow, I wish this was original," or something like this. Or like just a hint of coconut, but yeah, it was penis flavored energy drink,
Oh yeah,
which
brother.
I would. Why? First of all, second,
For the
how?
funnies, it's just The
And
Office. It's gotta be
three,
funny.
and three. I don't want to know, but what would it taste like? Never mind. I can't say that. That's too far.
All right, 1 minute. I'll be right back. I'm gonna blow my nose and hopefully I'll be better.
Except for those at home.
It's funny. You guys missed it, but something funny was happening just now.
Oh gosh.
The sheer girth, the erected magnitude of this motherfucker. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's basically everything I had. It's a little
Really?
concerning. Nothing
So
much
I
happened
have
this
a question.
week. What? Yeah.
What about that weird mysterious head thing that you got, that you said you were gonna get head
We're gonna save that for last.
for last?
Yes. So,
Alright. So you lied. No,
what do you mean lied? I'm gonna show it eventually.
but explain the story.
So I got a gift, and now I'm gonna share it with all of you.
What does that mean?
You'll wait. You'll have to wait until like the end of this podcast to find out.
Oh gosh.
Like how
Oh,
ominous that sounded.
yeah.
That's
I
really
feel
nice.
at this point I feel like you're making it up.
You think I'm making this thing up? Let me
No,
show you the DVD, dude.
the
This is the
DVD.
DVD.
Oh god.
You act like you don't know what it is, but I bet you do. This is the package it came in. I'm gonna set this to the side. There's my name on it, and maybe my address. So I'm just gonna kind of shake that around a little bit, so maybe you guys don't read my address. Yeah, and that's it. That was it. There's some
That was
stuff in
it.
there, but you have to wait till the end.
All right. That's that's kind of weird. Yep.
Yeah.
Eventually, we can maybe possibly hope for an in-person Busty Boys podcast where we'll sit at the table with our professional microphone.
Maybe even in the same room, like an office. That'd be
That's what I'm
nice.
saying.
Okay.
The
Ooh,
Busty Boys office.
I'm just out of it today.
The Busty Boys office, more like the shop 3.0.
Yeah.
Maybe that could be the name of the new shop. Yes, if you have any names for the new shop where I'm eventually moving to, please leave it. Send us an email or say something on Twitter.
We're gonna decide using a randomized wheel, so that's gonna be kind of cool. I wonder
Yes.
what we're gonna get.
her to get the PP Playhouse.
Is that an option?
No, I just came up with that
That
just now.
one's good. That one's good.
Uh,
I'm a fan of that one.
Story on the new shop. I have to bring it up every episode just to flex on people that I have a shop. So there we already started putting stuff in there. We went to Boise, and my dad, since he's an electrician, he's been wiring this Costa Vita, which was originally a Fuddruckers. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what any of those are.
Don't know what a Costa Vita
I don't
is?
know what the fuck is a Costa Vita.
It's a Mexican restaurant.
I don't go outside, dude. It's been like a year.
I don't breathe oxygen. It's only been since June. Anyways. So Fuddruckers had to get rid of their table and chairs, and so my dad took most of them, and
Mhm.
they're now in the new shop, and now we basically have like restaurant table and chairs in the shop.
Let's hope they don't break under unfortunate circumstances.
We all know the legs are already unstable. Like
Oh no.
yeah, it's Nathaniel's gonna like breathe wrong
He's
and
gonna
they're gonna
sit on it,
collapse.
dude. It's gonna bend to
Yeah,
his will.
during like Zesty Fest 2021, he might like strip on it and it'll break.
He might slap his on it. It's gonna cut in half like a karate chop. We'll have to wait and
His
see.
nuts are the table. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
So I leave for California in 2 days. This
Ooh.
episode will be out when I'm back, though. So
Hell yeah.
I leave Friday and I come back Monday night, and then Tuesday I take my driver's test, and then I'll have my license,
Hell
and
yeah.
then I don't know, then I can drive.
I won't be able to drive for a long time. It's not that I can't take my test. It's just because, gotta be added to the insurance.
That's true. Yeah, Nathaniel, I don't know if I should be saying this, but
Oh,
but he isn't on the insurance, I believe, so he's been driving unassured.
Oh, well, we might have to teach him a lesson.
You better have insurance. Well, I don't.
You better be praying to the Geico.
Geico. Save 15% on our car insurance. This episode was sponsored by
Yeah, speaking
Progressive.
of sponsors, this episode's sponsored by Honey,
Anchor, bro.
Anchor. Anchor? I don't know.
Yes. Every episode is now sponsored by Anchor, which is super dope.
That's kind of cool.
Even though we don't have a big enough audience for us to,
Oh.
I just realized no one who's just listening to this will understand what I just did.
Hey, any YouTube frogs out there? You know what's up.
YouTube
Okay. All the peoples on YouTube.
What do we call our fans, dude? The BBP.
Call them the Busty.
The Busty boys.
Wait a minute, that's us.
Wait. Even though technically, I'm not like perfect grammar, and this may sound really stupid, but so Busty boys is spelled the boys is a boy apostrophe s. Doesn't that imply there's one boy possessing the podcast?
Why
is
did you
one
do
of
this?
the Busty boy, and then the other one is just the podcast.
I didn't even know there was an apostrophe in the Busty Boys podcast name.
I forgot that I did that. So that's technically on me, but besides the point, one of us is the Busty boy.
Who's the Busty?
Who's the Busty boy?
Who? Maybe it's
well,
I mean, maybe it's like a mascot. Like there's like this small boy and he's got like huge honkers. Like maybe that's our mascot and he's the Busty boy.
He's the Busty boy. So our fans are now the Busty boy s apostrophe.
The Busty Brigade. Who knows?
The Busty Brigade. The Busty boys
are invisible fans because they don't exist.
Not yet. They don't. According to our analytics, no, I don't know. We
I
got to
don't
get
trust analytics.
it.
At least at this small,
That's
at
fair.
this erected magnitude.
Oh gosh, I saw this TikTok. I don't know why this just popped into my
And
head, but at this point,
just talk about it.
yeah, at this point, I gotta pull every idea out of my ass. There
True,
was
we
this
gotta
guy,
stall this thing for like an hour until I can get to my
fem-
package.
a female said, 5'8" is a lot different than 6 foot. And this guy came to the conclusion that, well, I guess 4 inches really does make a difference.
Hmm.
Ah No, no. Okay, so that actually brings up to a more serious topic because I like getting serious and talking about important things like family values. Do you hit your kids? Well, you should. That was just another joke. But no, on the serious note, because I like going on tangents about serious things.
Mhm.
This brings up a big issue in modern dating culture, where women shame men for their height, and men also shame women for their weight.
How tall are
Now,
you?
well, if you're not 5'10" and I'm slightly shorter than you,
I'm
then
not
I'm
5'10".
probably yeah.
I'm 5'8.5" according to my recent doctor
Then my
visitation.
guess is I'm probably 5'7". I need to measure myself, but
I need to start growing right now. I need to reach 5'10" by the end of this
you
year.
can't do that if you have COVID. Oh,
What?
don't you know COVID stunts your growth, just
Fuck.
like
That's not good.
premarital eye contact. But in today's dating, I don't know, teenage culture, I don't,
Coulter.
culture.
Hey,
um,
is it a flag over there?
I feel like we have to explain this joke
No,
now.
no, 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 no,
So,
just no
we have
context. If the fans
no,
will it, it'll happen.
no. It's not. It's not like we did anything. It was a pure accident,
Oh,
and it was very like, oh, all
yeah,
right. So
we,
let me
we, we weren't homophobic. He was. It's okay.
So in the 7th grade, I was in Spanish class, and my friend, I don't know if I, okay, this guy
This is
in the
dude.
class
This
did a
big dude.
presentation, and then he had an entire slide dedicated to the flag of Mexico. And during the paragraph, he forgot to put the L in flag in the paragraph. And I was reading through his slide because honestly, I got tired of listening. No offense to this dude. I guess I have ADHD or something. I can't focus. And so I was reading through and I'm like, oh, oh shoot. Oh shoot. But no one seemed to notice or no one said anything, but like I really hope he noticed because I hope he doesn't make that mistake again. Because that was rough. I was like, oh, oh. And then it became an inside joke about how you forget the L in flag. You get naughty word.
Mm-hmm. Well,
So after that joke was explained,
mm-hmm.
the joke is no longer funny.
Yeah, it's not funny anymore, so we can't joke about it.
Mhm. Exactly.
Speaking of other presentations that went awry, we have two others, don't we?
Yes! I've always wanted to tell this story.
I know. Now we finally get to do.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, so in our freshman year, dang, feels so long.
God, it's so long
Um,
ago.
Me, Andrew, and our friend Jack were doing this presentation on head injuries for our science class.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Andrew have a study hall, and so we were working on. I guess I got to admit to my crimes, but crimes, crimes.
Yeah.
So there was this one. Some of the not symptoms. What are the I don't know the word. Some of the things you might get after getting like a brain injury is like depression or having trouble
You
swallowing.
hit your head and you get depression.
Exactly. But and I'm like, well, this is a perfect opportunity for something funny.
Mm-hmm.
So I went on the presentation and went trouble swallowing these nuts.
Can we get like a can we just have that slide just on the screen for like
Yes,
5 seconds so people can read it,
I can do it.
like
Yes.
the entire thing, because it's so beautiful.
And so I showed it to Andrew. He's like, "Bro, take that off." And I'm like, "Okay, I'll take it off." And so I did. I took it off.
Yeah, you did.
I rewrote it.
What? Okay.
And I redid it. I just hit undo, and it was back. And then we finished. And I swear I remembered deleting it. I guess I didn't. So the next day, we're in science and we're presenting, and we're on the slide. And Andrew's reading it to the
We're in
entire.
front of everyone. I'm
Yes, we're
reading
in front
it.
of everyone,
There are
and I'm like,
snowflakes.
so
There are people everywhere.
quick side note before we get to the hilarious bit. Um, so this entire presentation, I've been implying that Jack has some of these symptoms or whatever to these head injuries. So I was gonna purposely make him feel bad, and whenever Andrew said you might have depression, I was gonna stare into Jack. For some reason, it doesn't sound as funny, but it was funny.
Yeah.
And so that depression was the last thing on this thing, and Andrew's reading. And then I wanted to get ahead of him to see how far he had to go. And I see that it still says swallowing these nuts. And I started like choking up. I was like, and then Andrew's like, I remember this very vividly. He's like, all right. So some of the issues may be yada yada or swallowing the and then he stops and then goes, wait a minute. And I started laughing
Yeah.
hysterically. It was great. And Jack was like, what's going on? And he starts laughing. And then we're laughing there in front of everyone for like 10 seconds
Yeah,
before I hear
it's
someone in the back of the class, what's going on? And then Nathaniel points and says, oh, that is something inappropriate.
yeah, that's so good. Speaking of Nathaniel, looks like we have a surprise guest
Yes,
today. We didn't know he was coming, you know?
we didn't either.
We didn't anticipate his arrival,
Yeah, I
but he's
think I
here.
just proved that schizophrenia.
He's here, I guess.
But to conclude that story, our science teacher was chill and just moved on and pretended it didn't happen.
Maybe he didn't even know it was happening. I was on the feeling that he didn't know.
I'm pretty sure he did. He had to have known. We were laughing there.
And we have another scenario where this happened, but I mean, yeah, it's not that funny.
Explain it, because I don't remember.
It was on the Russian project, wasn't it?
Ah, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Now I remember.
That one wasn't as funny as
It
swallowing these
wasn't, but
nuts.
it was pretty enjoyable.
It was
In
fairly
the other
enjoyable.
class, or history class, student government or not student
Not
government,
student government.
U.S. U.S. history or whatever,
Yeah.
social studies, whatever. So we did this Russia project, and and Andrew they put the population of Russia like a few digits too high.
Probably. I think it was 1 digit too high.
Yeah, and then our teacher's like, "How is there?" Oh yeah, there was just something wrong, and Andrew put the population right under it. Put damn son, and it wasn't
That
just like
too. I said I was gonna delete it, but it never happened. This always happens.
it's true, and it wasn't just like damn. It was damn son. And our history teacher's like, "What does that say?" And our science teacher, who was
Who's in the
watching it for
room
some
with us,
yes, he looks over and says, "Damn son,"
dude?
and
That
read
was
it
an
out
epic
loud, and we're
moment.
like, it was
That's an
pretty
epic.
pog. No,
It's pretty
say no.
pog champ. I was
But that was
pogging.
very entertaining. Andrew was very humbled. Oh yeah, and at the end of the slide, he put like this Russian
I
meme,
put a
which
meme. Dude,
was
I was one of those
just
kids who put memes at the end of their slides. Dude.
oh, that reminds me of all the presentations that others and a certain group of people that I won't say their names, but they put like obscure like images on their things. I think Nathaniel does that time to time. Like he'll put like I'm pretty sure in his health project he put like McDonald's or a Wendy's as the background slide. But there was another group of people, our fresh. it 8th grade or freshman year that
Mm-hmm.
were with Jack, and I remember them putting like weird SpongeBob images and a picture of Steve Carell dressed as Gru from
Oh
Despicable
yeah, yeah,
Me.
yeah, yeah.
That made me so uncomfortable.
I always forget that Steve Carell is the voice of Gru. I always do.
Unf- Unfortunately, now I actually watched Despicable Me somewhat recently. I didn't really want to, but there was like,
But
let's
but but
laugh
did
at
you
this
did you
movie.
enjoy it? This is a real question.
No, I'm kidding. It was the first one, so I would say it was meh.
Yeah,
No,
first
it was
one.
alright.
I've seen the first one so much. Like
That's
not
personally
not not
whenever I
as
hear
much as I've seen Zootopia though.
that you're really crushing on Judy Hopps, weren't you?
Maybe.
But whenever I hear Sweet Home Alabama, I think of Despicable
Yeah,
Me
yeah.
1 now, and I hate that I do, but
I know.
that's where my mind goes. And whenever I hear Gru's voice, I now hear Michael Scott.
Leader of the minions, dude.
Minions are a sin to humanity.
So I guess I should bring up a story of how I watched Zootopia like 10 times back to back in
Yes.
one sitting in a plane ride from Thailand back home.
Yes,
It was like
please
it was
do.
like 2016 and I was in Thailand for like a month cuz that's where my ancestors live. And coming home, we had the planes with the TVs on their seats. Those things are the best.
Pretty sure most of them
Most of them should. It's like
have that.
it's
Yeah.
like a standard.
Hmm.
But
Well, most people have phones nowadays, so I don't know. Anyways, carry on.
but Zootopia was on there, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm kind of bored, so I'm just gonna watch Zootopia once, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna watch it again, and again, and again, and I ended up watching it
Hmm.
like 7+ times back to back in one sitting. Didn't even go to sleep or
My
anything.
question is, why didn't you just watch a different movie?
I don't remember the other movies being on there.
There was only Zootopia. Whenever you want to watch a different movie, are you sure you don't want to watch Zootopia?
I mean, I'm sure there was like other movies, but they weren't as exciting and thrilling
As
as
Zootopia,
Zootopia.
of the racial issues brought up in Zootopia,
Hmm.
because that movie gets deep and real.
Of course, and that's why I'm such a racist. No, no.
Yeah, I'm really good at racing, guys.
I
Race.
love NASCAR. I love
I
NASCAR.
love NASCAR.
This joke's gonna come bite us in the future, I swear.
I know, right?
And all because of Zootopia. But yeah, I
All
watched
because of
Zootopia
Zootopia.
like 8 times. Coming home from Thailand, it was crazy. And this is why I never watch movies more than once, or never want to at least. Because then I remember the time I watched Zootopia 10 times and wasted like 20 hours of my life.
20 hours. Oh gosh.
Isn't Judy Hopps a policeman? Aren't all
She's
cops
a
bad?
policewoman, get it right.
Oh my god, I need something to throw.
Why'd you have to assume she was a man, dude?
It's called policemen, dude.
There's police women, there's male women. Female women.
Female women.
That's
Hey,
that's my
female men.
petition to what to call male women who deliver mail. I just realized. All right.
God, that's we really jumped the gun there really fast.
Yes. Yes, we did. Oh man. Oh, I wonder if I get to eat at In and Out. I don't know where that came from.
Yeah, that's pretty much it for the topics. Unless you guys want to hear about the creator of Fairly Odd Parents being an actual
I do.
asshole. So
Butch Hartman. Yes.
Butch
Tell me.
Hartman. He's an actual
Tell me.
human living wasteland actually. He so recently on Twitter I saw that he overcharged an art commission. I don't know how much the person paid.
He's been doing that for like months.
Yeah, but like I don't know how much he like offers for a commission, but it's just way too much for whatever. And in the
I
most recent like one, they exposed that he actually traced over another piece of art, which is like kind of weird, especially coming from me, an artist. It's kind of weird.
Yes, the artist drama,
Yeah, I know.
which sucks because Butch Hartman created like some of my favorite shows.
Yeah, and he's also an asshole. But hey,
Yeah.
some of the shows are pretty good.
I mean, Danny Phantom. I gotta pronounce words correctly. Danny Phantom,
I
one
just
of my
said
top 10 cartoons when I was young. Maybe still is. I probably gotta rewatch it now because I just said that. But
Mhm.
Danny Phantom, top notch.
maybe we should watch it and like review it for the Busty Boys podcast.
I'm down for
We can
that.
review season 1.
Yes.
We'll watch
I'm
one of your shows, and then we'll watch one of my animes.
Nathaniel said something because he's listening in. I didn't disagree with that point. I actually agree with that point, but no one cares.
He's been saying stuff.
Who asked?
Let me open my Discord on my phone because I can't do it on my.
All right. Yes, that's what I had to do as well. Moving on. Speaking of cartoons and something that Nathaniel just brought up in chat because he's now doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Phineas and Ferb movie. They released a short clip.
Mm-hmm.
Not clip. It wasn't like a trailer or anything, but here. I gotta do this real quick.
New Phineas and Ferb movie, pretty cool. I'm a fan. Did you just kick him out?
Yeah.
Are you gay? Fuck you, bitch. Whoa, he can't say that. Ooh, that's kind of weird.
We're getting attacked in Discord. Sorry, he was just being distracting to the client. No, he didn't even say
He
anything.
didn't even say a single word.
I know. But Phineas and Ferb movie, they released a poster. Personally, I don't know. I hope it's good. That's all I say.
I don't. What's it about?
It's about Candace getting abducted by aliens. Here, I gotta write
Candace
down this in my notes.
Candace dick fit in your mouth?
God. Oh my gosh. Yes, yes. No, I mean, no, it can't. No, it can't.
Well, if the glove fits.
Okay. Actually, it didn't fit.
She gets abducted by aliens. Are they gonna do like the probing thing? Oh my god,
hope
dude,
so.
I lost.
Oh
Okay,
God.
But yeah,
Alright.
yesterday I saw that Jack's Films was live on YouTube with Domix, and they were watching an anime. They're doing a watch along.
They've done that like a few
They've done
times
that a few
before.
times, but I saw this one recently, and I'm like, hey, maybe we should just
Pretty
watch
dope.
one and review it after you do your Danny Phantom. There is
My
one that I've been
Danny.
holding off on. I think it's fairly edgy.
Fairly edgy.
Should be
I
good.
love edgy.
Yeah.
So personally, I've never watched any anime except for obviously No, I'm not. I don't know. I don't know how I feel.
I'm not gay.
Yes, that is why no, I don't know.
Yeah,
Whatever.
this is
Moving
one
on.
I've been holding off on. It's called No Guns Life. It's about this guy, and his head is
Who
a
has a
gun.
life with guns?
No, he has a no guns life, and his head is a gun, and he's a gun. He's a guy and he's a gun. Yeah, he's a gun. He's an actual. It's actually pretty badass. But his head's a gun.
Is it about how he gets used by society?
That's funny because you just hit it right on the nail. Yeah. But
They call me the
good.
record player because I'm either being used or whatever. I don't know. I don't remember that one.
Yeah.
All right. I think we should get to your final giant topic.
How long have we been doing this?
Quite a while.
Let me see. Let me just open OBS real fast, and you're not gonna like this.
What?
We've only been live for 35 minutes.
Well,
so I think we should hold this off for a little longer.
At the same time, we could probably talk about this for like 15 minutes. That topic.
Wow, 15 whole minutes. Okay, and we could probably like move on to a new topic. But yeah, so I got this thing in the mail.
Yes, we brought it up slightly earlier.
And I was like, this thing probably has anthrax in it. but it doesn't. So unlucky, I guess. But it has two things in there. One of them is a picture of me that has my eyes xed out and it says die. So I think it's like a design choice. And me being a man of art myself, I think the X's really complements my skin tone. And the red on top just gives a nice contrast to the piece overall. So
Where's that picture from?
this is
How old are
I
you in
think this
that?
is a school yearbook picture. Wait, how old am I in this? This isn't sixth grade. This is like before sixth grade. Wait, when was this? I don't even remember, dude. But notice how the hair looks the same because I recently cut my hair. Isn't that kind of funny? We can do
Oh
it like
my
a side by
gosh.
side.
Yeah. Can you write die on your forehead real quick?
Should I?
No.
Never red
What
pen my
else is
hair.
in there?
Whoops, I just threw my pen. This thing. Oh yes. It says live or die, make your choice. Clock is ticking. And on the other side it says I don't know if this is a real place. My sister looked it up and it apparently isn't a real place, but I'm just gonna say it and you're gonna censor if this is a real place.
Right.
178 Graveyard Drive. Is that a real place?
I don't know. I don't know street names. Here, I'll search it up. What
Like
was the number again?
178 Graveyard Drive. Now my sister looked it up and it didn't exist, so it says come alone, tell no one, quit the BBP or head. So I'm getting head. So yeah.
Oh
I'll
god.
see you guys later.
I searched it up, and the only thing that came up was a My Chemical Romance song.
It's funny.
Oh god. Yeah, I don't think it's real.
Yeah, I don't think it's real. One more thing that was in there, a DVD.
What is on it?
Some red, like
Not that.
Sharpie.
What's actually.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna put it in my disk drive real fast. If this
Alright.
breaks my PC, then yeah, then it happens.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the drive opened up. I'm putting it in. I've never put any DVD in my drive, so this is gonna be its first time.
None of those SD Hayes movies?
No,
Wow.
see, I don't even know how to put it in. It's in.
Then it just snapped in half.
It's reading it.
Are you gonna screen share this? You should screen share this.
I will.
Alright.
Okay, so here's the video. Are you guys
Alright,
able to hear
watch it now.
audio?
I don't know. I can't hear anything right now.
Okay.
I can't hear anything.
You
But
can't hear anything?
Oh god. No.
Wait, is my OBS picking it up? Let me just. Oh yeah, my OBS will pick it up. You'll hear it in my OBS.
Alright.
I don't know if this is like a jump scare or anything. I'm kind of queasy myself. But yeah, let's just play this shit. What is this?
I don't know. Do you hear anything?
Yeah.
What does it say?
Well, it sounds like Jackson, kinda. Oh, that was an age, dude. Remember that? Remember the hair?
What?
That's more
I
recent.
recognize people in that last image. That was kind of weird.
I think it's saying live or die, make your choice.
What the heck?
It just said you have. The last words were you have 5 hours, and I got this in the mail 2 days ago. You have 5 hours. I got this like 2 days ago. I haven't done shit.
Oh god.
So yeah, you're gonna hear the audio when you're editing it.
Alright. What Could you pick out anything else that it said?
I think it said live or die, make your choice.
Anything
Should I
before
break
that?
it? Should I like snap it in half?
No, keep it so you like
I don't
keep
want
it.
this.
Well, then throw it under your bed like the Zesty Haze movie.
No, they're not under. They're in my closet.
Okay, throw them in your closet like the Zesty Haze movie.
Well, yeah. So yeah. Basically, we can clickbait this to hell and back. Andrew gets sent a death threat. Yeah. But yeah. So yeah. I mean, overall, the video editing, kind of lame. The effects, pretty shallow, very amateurish. But I mean, when you're sending a death threat, I don't think you really need to get fancy with it. Overall, I think I'll give it a 3 out of 10 in terms of editing and the sound quality. Half, not that good. Very unintelligible speaking. Yeah, that's my overall rating of my first death threat. Overall, not that good. They didn't even kill me yet.
That well,
That didn't take
that's
nearly as
kind of
long as you thought. Oh,
no. We can still talk about it because that's kind of weird.
you all are acting like you don't know anything, but I'm paranoid, and I know it's one of you guys.
One of you guys. There's only me here. Okay.
You're lying. Nathaniel's in here with us listening.
Well, first of all, Nathaniel was with me when you said
Right.
something in Discord about it, and we were at my house.
Mhm.
Speaking of what we were doing, here's my alibi. We finished Best Friends whenever,
Right.
and I want to talk about the finale real quick because, to be
But I
honest, there's
thought
a
you wanted to
two-parter.
talk about the thing I
I
just
do.
got.
I know. I'm going on a quick tangent though. Best Friends Whenever season 2 finale. It looks like they got canceled and they didn't realize it because the show kind of just ends and it wasn't a great ending. But, it's over now. Now I'm depressed. Back to your death threat. Let's
Mhm.
hope you don't die.
Well, it's been 2 days since, so
Well,
I think I won't. No one's blaming you, Nathaniel. No one's saying you did it.
all right.
Yeah,
Well,
that's a thing that happened, and I just wanted
so
to play some Mario Kart, so I went back to
in
doing
one of
that.
those, yeah. Well, in one of those, well, what did you hear like the doorbell ring and did you go grab it or did you just?
Well, if they knocked on my door, number one, that's rude because it's made out of glass. So yeah, they ring the doorbell.
But did you just go right after or did you just ignore it?
Well,
Did
I
you
mean,
see who dropped it off? Is
no,
what
I
I'm asking.
didn't. We took like a minute to get to the door because I had to, finish my Mario Kart game. So, like, I don't give a fuck if I'm grinding Mario Kart, dude. Like, no one's getting in my way.
Well, so in one of those pictures, I noticed people. One of those pictures is taken from a student government thing, and I recognized a bunch of people at that meeting, and
Yeah,
I didn't want
I
to.
saw.
Don't say their name.
I know.
Say their initials.
I saw DS, and I saw maybe AC, and then I saw
I
me
I saw
AC.
AC and AC.
I saw, yeah, there's two ACs.
Yeah,
So
and
it's
I
probably
also did
Jackson.
CTS. I would.
Maybe Trevor. I don't think Trevor would do something like that. He's too soy for that.
That's
Dude,
true,
did I
and
just
you would
call
be
out
able to tell
Trevor?
by the voice.
Can we get Trevor on this podcast? I think I just
Please
called him
do.
out.
Called him out. Let's see. We gotta hear his alibi. We gotta figure this out for the next 10 episodes. This is the plot point for season 1 of the BBP.
Yeah, the
Who
mystery.
gave? Yeah. And then Anonymous will show up and be like, "You have 5 days to leave the podcast, or else I'm gonna blow
Honestly,
you."
though, like this may be a collaborative effort. Because let's see here, handwriting, sloppy, flawed. I have to get like some books or something where I have your guys' handwritings on it. Maybe do some comparisons.
I mean,
Something like that.
mm-hmm.
this may be a
Well, it
collaborative
wasn't
effort.
me, Nathaniel. I will tell you that because we were at my house watching Best Friends, whatever. But a lot of those pictures look really. The quality in them are
One
really
of them looked
low.
the one with the lowest quality looked recent though, which was our student government meeting.
Oh yeah, there was
And
another one
who's
when
always
you were at a,
outside during our government meetings in the hallways? That's right,
I don't know.
Jackson.
Jackson is in the meeting.
Wait, when
He
was
was
that
in
meeting?
student government. That meeting was.
I thought that was like
I'm trying to.
I
I'm
thought
trying to think of how depressed I was back then. So
that meeting looked like that was in Mrs. Collins' room. Honestly,
that was not.
was it
That was in the library. I could tell.
really? Okay, I didn't look
Yeah.
around. Okay, so that one.
No, literally saw like the desk and books and stuff. So
Okay,
that was fresh.
let's assume that that was when Nathaniel got kicked out of government, right?
Uh huh.
And he was watching in, maybe.
We're gonna have to pull
Even
up this image because I don't think. I don't know. I don't.
you can look at it in post. I'm not putting it back in.
Yeah,
I don't
fine.
want to do that.
But no, I. That's really weird.
That is who did it.
Who done it?
Could be Trevor. Could be anyone.
I
Could
feel
be
like if it was Trevor, you'd be able to tell by the voice. I feel like Trevor has a distinct voice.
can you like unfilter or like reverse the voice? You know, because it was
I mean,
distorted. The voice was very distorted.
I can try. If you download the video and send it to me, I can try and
Yeah, I can
mess
try that.
around.
I could.
Not right now.
No, not right now. I'm gonna put the CD out for later.
But I don't know. And then I don't think Jack would do it because Jack. I feel like Jack's too busy. Jack
Wait a
is
minute. Wait
constantly
a minute.
working.
I have
What?
something.
What
Okay, so I don't have them, or maybe I do. Maybe they're in here.
are you looking for?
God damn it! No, no, it's okay.
What are
Don't
you
worry about it.
doing? What?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry
I have
about it.
something that can help ascertain at least some more information about this.
What are you not telling us?
It's okay.
Tell the viewers.
I'll
No,
I'll
tell
I'll, I'll
us.
leave it on a surprise, and when I find more information, it could be in the future episode.
Oh god.
Yeah.
What if it's actually just someone who listened to our podcast and just decided
We
to
don't
just
have
screw
any
with you?
listeners.
That's not true. We have two, like actually, like four people in a certain age range
Oh
that's higher
yeah,
than us.
the very high age range of like 30, kind of weird.
30-year-olds really getting pissed when you say that. I'm not old. You're old.
How long have we been doing this? 52 minutes, so we can go 10 more minutes. You got anything else you want to say before I start talking about like furries or some shit?
No, talk about furries. I'm very curious.
So
And why
recently,
you were drawing
yeah.
furries.
So recently, I was drawing furries. Just because I want to learn the craft. I appreciate the craft. I respect the grind. You have a disgusting face on you right now. I appreciate the grind. So I just need to learn. You know?
Yeah, you're fucking.
What did you just say?
You just said, yeah, you're effing gay and left.
But don't worry. Like I spent like 2 days straight, like just learning the muzzle. You know, because like that's the only tough part about it. And now I have it down to a T. And I've switched back to doing normal things.
Good, because no one wants to draw furries, bro. Imagine drawing. I don't. The whole furry.
Bro, like I've seen some shit, dude. Like Jesus. Like
Don't tell me if I like get a dog, you're gonna be like, bro,
no.
dog is a cock. And I'll be like, don't put him in the oven. No, that went
Well,
from
that was a little
that
too
went
far.
from
That went from
you
like
cut out.
bestiality to like now you're a fucking Asian.
Yes, it went
So
to
you want
both. I
to
had
see
to
the
go to
furry?
both.
You want to see some of the furry shit I've done? We can like stretch this out for a
Might as
little
well.
longer.
Might as well. Are we gonna have to censor it in post?
Yeah.
Oh
Do I
God.
even want to show this though? Like,
I don't know. That's up to you. Do you want people to know that you did this?
do I?
That's what, I don't know. I don't make
Fuck it,
life
dude.
decisions for you. Oh God.
So yeah, here's some of it. Censor everything you can.
Alright.
But to show you guys that I'm actually a skilled artist and I don't draw furries for a living. Here's what I was up all last night doing. Just some shit. So yeah. It took me like 2 o'clock and I went to sleep at like 2:30.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I was
Because
afraid I wasn't
at
gonna wake up for
2:30,
the podcast today.
yeah, you woke up before me, which surprised me. I woke up and realized that you sent me a TikTok like 3 minutes before I woke up.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go through and ink it over. It's gonna be nice.
Very nice, very nice.
I was hoping Tyler would be here. Maybe he'd appreciate
I
the
was
craft.
hoping. Unfortunately, Tyler is camping. Camping, what a loser.
What a
We
fucking
run and gun.
camper. Yeah, we run and gun this
Exactly.
bitch.
Called you out, Tyler. What if Tyler did it?
There's no way he did. Tyler's too soy for that. Did I just
You
call out
soy.
Tyler? Maybe we should have Tyler on the
Don't get it on
podcast.
the Tyler's just gonna come on the podcast. What do you mean? Andrew, fight me. 1v1 me on Valorant. You know, that's a thing.
I'd fucking nail him to the cross in Valorant.
Well, Tyler, you are being called out, and I hope you respond because we want you on the podcast.
Let's
Just like everyone else who watches.
Let's take a head call on what we've talked about today.
We talked about Twitter stuff at the beginning.
Yeah.
Then we talked about. We always talk about Twitter. Then we talked about. Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah.
We also talked about trouble swallowing these nuts.
Hey! We talked about like our school presentations. We
Yes.
solved the mystery between the death threat I received 2 days ago.
What do you mean you solved it?
Oh, I solved it. Don't worry about it.
Who is it?
Oh, we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. They'll see.
What does that mean?
They better watch out.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna go to whatever graveyard drive?
Doesn't exist. It doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist.
I wonder how they found like the old pictures of me though. Like the old
I don't
ones.
know.
Like maybe it's somewhere out there, but those are pictures of young me. Those are very old. And I don't know how those were ascertained.
You know, I don't know. I mean, to be fair, if you search up my Twitter or stuff, you just see a bunch of pictures of me on Google. It's kind of weird.
Let's search up ourselves and see if we find anything.
All right. I'm pretty sure if you search up my actual name, nothing comes up. But you know, we'll find out.
Well, I'm gonna search it up right now then. Ricardo Milos.
That's I know, right? Yeah. Which images? Nothing came up. But my YouTube channel comes up.
It does. Yeah, nothing of you comes up. What is that? Okay.
I looked through the pictures of Ricardo Van Cleef and I found the Zestier's 4 poster.
No way.
Yeah, I did. It was crazy.
You search up Andrew Kress, you find some weird shit.
Let me see.
Like, who are these people? Who is this anime guy? The fuck is this?
What the heck? And why is
he a
chopping block
gravekeeper?
chef? Chopping block chef Andrew Kress.
I'm a man of many talents. Someone just used my name and straight up turned me into a cute anime graveyard dude. The fuck is this? God. Who is this? Why is he my name? Why is he named after
What the
me?
heck? I go down, I see
What?
Fundraiser by Andrew Kress. Wedding of Philip E. and Andrew. Go
What?
down. It's two muscular men kissing.
I see that. I see that.
Andrew, explain yourself.
I don't know what this
There's a
is.
shirt that says Radical Promotion Shirt.
I see
Andrew
that. I
Kress.
see that.
Oh gosh, I see. There's Kress
I see
Cemetery.
a gravestone.
Andrew W. Kress.
Who's Andrew W. Kress? What?
Andrew Wilford Kress, dude.
Me in a past
Kress
life.
Family Cemetery.
Oh, that's kind of
Why is there a picture of
uncomfortable.
Big Bird?
Yeah, I see that. I think I'm at the same part you are. There's a lot of pictures of houses too.
There's baby Kress. Kress Cemetery.
More fucking gravekeeper me. I didn't know people
Yeah.
liked this gravekeeper more than they liked real me. But yeah.
There's this picture of this female, Andrew Kress, Director of Special Projects. Andrew Yang. Andrew Caldwell. He's a photographer.
Okay, we're way too far down that rabbit hole. I
Yeah.
wonder what this Twitter art shit is. What is this all about?
You're gonna start drawing yourself.
I tried that once. It didn't go well. Well, that's all you see from me, honestly.
It's true.
Kind of sad.
Very, very much so. Well, I
Well,
think
how
we
much
got a
longer?
wrap.
I don't know. I feel like we're missing something.
We're missing something.
I
Like
think
what? Like
I feel like we're missing something, dude.
I like how I touched on a subject earlier and we never got too deep into it, but it's whatever now.
Yeah, you were probably gonna talk about something. Let's talk about that.
Like my
My hair's long too.
well, my hair goes longer than that.
I swear though,
Right,
you were like talking about something and I'd cut you off or something and talk about
yes,
like
we're
furries.
talking about the dating scene where women insult men for their height and men insult women for their weight.
Yeah, let's tap back into that.
All right. So personally, I think
Mhm.
maybe that. I don't know. I feel like that's a hard topic, and I feel like there's
I feel like
a bunch of
it's down
people.
to preference, honestly. I feel like you
Well,
shouldn't get mad at
according to a lot of
preferences,
people, preferences are sexist and racist.
but they aren't because it's your preference. Now,
I agree with
if you're like hard against that, maybe it's a little weird. You know, it's kind of weird.
that.
Like
I mean, I don't think it's wrong if you found like I don't know, like nah, I'm not
shit,
gonna
shit.
bring it back.
Like I only date X person or I only date Y person. You know, that's kind of weird. Like
I mean,
why only them? Huh? Like, come on, are you racist?
well, no, like, well, what if they're like, well, I just don't find anyone. Let's say they only like Asian girls for this
That's
experiment,
a little weird.
and said, well, I just don't find white, uh, African American, Native American women attractive.
That's okay because the way you said it. Now, let's say I only like Asian women, and then you go proceeding to like sexualize and fetishize it, and then say
Asian women.
yeah, like in their small feet and shit like that. You start like going weird off the like ball and shit, and then you say,
I mean,
and I don't date these people, and then you like say something bad about it. You say something a
yeah,
little weird. Now, that's a
yes,
little.
I agree with that.
It's delivery.
But going back to like the height and weight thing,
Hmm.
so I see a lot of guys saying they like, hey, we just want a somewhat slim girl,
Hmm.
and women freak out about that, which like I
They shouldn't.
understand, but at the
They
same
shouldn't.
time they shouldn't. No offense to any women, if you're happy, you don't need a guy. You shouldn't need a guy to be like
Just be gay.
no, but
Just be
like
gay.
okay, that came off kind of wrong. I need to word this better. Well, I feel like if you're uncomfortable by saying someone doesn't find you attractive because of that, then maybe you should be more confident of yourself. Gain some confidence there. But there's a limit between being like healthy and then like
dead.
being no, and being like happy. I feel like there's a happy medium where like obviously don't be such an extreme that like don't be super uptight about being skinny just so you can be happy and like but at the same time I don't know. I feel like there's
Here's my take on it.
obviously don't be like
If you're
super morbidly obese that
yeah,
you can't do anything.
here's my take.
If you're
If
happy,
your whole
then I'm
body is a fucking dump truck, then she belongs in the wastes.
happy.
That's right. We're having
Jeez.
for the sake of being a radical, I'm gonna have a hot take and I'm gonna stand by it because I feel like that's more respectable. Having a hot take and believing in it than not believing in something barely and kind of wavering. I think go all in. It's all or nothing, baby.
All in, all or nothing.
If you're a dump truck, if you're over 2 pounds, get out of my sight.
And so I feel like this argument kind of stems from this female did a TikTok where she talked about
Mm-hmm.
she originally made a TikTok talking about how she was sexually harassed.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, bruh. And then she talks about how she would sleep with guys based on their height, and anyone below 5'10", they're a child.
Well, I guess you're
So
not gonna find many men then. I guess.
I'm pretty sure the average height across worldwide for men is 5'9".
No, my
I
doctor
may
said I
be
was
wrong.
average. My doctor said I was above average. I'm not. There's no way I'm 5'8" and a
Your
half.
doctor is wrong. Average, oh,
My doctor's an asshole.
height 5'6". I lied.
Hell yeah, above average.
That means I'm above average.
Hell yeah.
Even, but I think I think it's hard because I get like women wanting a tall guy, but at the same time, that's
Women
something
wanting
that
their Ricardo Milos. You know.
true. That's something that they can't really control. And the guys are talking about like, well, we can't control our heights, but you guys can control your weight. And like I see that argument, and I like I'm not saying I necessarily agree with that argument.
I feel like it can go vice versa. Honestly.
I feel like I feel like they have a point there, but at the same time, like, who cares?
True. Who gives a fuck?
Don't date who you don't want to date, and date who you do want to date.
True.
It's that easy. And like,
Honestly.
no one can. I mean, keep an open mind, but at the same time, if you're not attracted to someone, then don't
Become
fake it.
if and if you're not attractive, just become attractive like me. And these guns, look at these babies.
Don't shoot me.
Yeah, I've been working out a lot recently, bettering my body and soul.
Yes.
And these guns, baby. Yeah,
Well, that I don't know. I
yeah.
think
I should
women,
also say that everything I've been saying is a joke, and I don't actually.
for legal reasons, this
Yeah,
is a joke.
I don't actually think if you're like overly unhealthy that you belong on the streets, but maybe just jog a little or something.
I I
If you think it's wrong, or if you think you want to be better, just jog a little. Easy.
um, yes, I want to say I cannot change anyone's mind. So if you're happy being who you are, I cannot change your mind. But at the same time, I don't want to promote being unhealthy.
Well,
That's what I'll say.
that just makes sense. You hear that? You hear the bells?
Ugh,
I think the
you
bells are
just
saying it's time to
froze.
ramp or rap.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Oh, time to continue the joke. You froze for a second. I just
Oh.
hear bells. Look like that. And should I continue the joke for episode 5?
What
The,
joke?
the joke about how every time we say let's rap, we're gonna rap, guys. So Sumalama, follow us on Twitter, email us, yada
We
yada
should actually
yada.
come up with our rap and like just kind of do it, and then have like a music creator just kind of make music for us or something like that, and have it
Yeah.
over.
Let's
I
go
don't
into
know. That'd
Fiverr.
be kind of cool.
Hmm.
But yeah, this has been episode 5 of the Busty Boys podcast. As of today, it is 7/29/2020. That would be July 29th, 2020. Welcome to this.
But you're saying the time at first. I'm like, it's
It is
11:44.
11:44 a.m. What does a.m. stand for again?
Anti-meridium, which means pre-midday or
After
whatever.
midday, or yeah,
It's pre-midday.
it's pre midday.
before midday. That's what it means. Well, this is episode 5.
This has been a wacky episode with Nathaniel being in here and my mysterious death threats that hopefully I'll never
Yes.
have to talk about again, because honestly, kind of boring.
I don't know.
Sending death threats to someone, it's kind of weird, a little boring.
A little boring.
Yeah, why not just actually carry through and kill me? I dare you to try with these guns.
Thank you for watching this episode of the Busty Boys podcast. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, hit like, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.